Again, they are finally home. After months of serving overseas, many of the soldiers in the Mississippi's 155th National Guard have returned. Yesterday, we took a look at what happens after a serviceman or woman comes home from deployment. Tonight, we take a look at what some families go through, what it takes to readjust, and help their loved ones rejoin civilian life. Here's the story.
The 155th is officially home. Servicemen and women are reuniting with loved ones and stepping back into regular life. But after that initial homecoming, reality often starts to set in.
When he came home, it was of course joyful and exciting, but then as soon as he got here, it was, game on. Just earlier he was asking me where the kids' clothes are. He's like, I'm like, go get them dressed. And he's like, well, I don't know where their clothes are. So I mean, just things like that, and just getting back into a rhythm.
It's a big adjustment for me because I'm used to doing everything around the house. It was hard for me just to realize, hey, I actually have a partner now, and so he would help a lot.
The stress of returning to civilian life can take a toll not just for the troops, but for their families. Sometimes it takes therapy and connecting with others to make it through the hard times.
We actually had a ladies group at Starkville First Baptist that was amazing, and so we got to connect a lot, and things that we were feeling, it got to where we were like, we don't know if they're feeling the same thing, but then when we got to talking to the other ladies, it was like all of our feelings were the same. So that really helped a lot because we felt like we had somebody to be like, hey, and just to connect to us on the same level.
Kids are also impacted when a parent is overseas. When mom or dad comes home, the children have to adjust to a new normal.
The first deployment, our kids were younger, like I said, and so they didn't handle it as well. They didn't really understand. And this time, our kids play every sport, something different every different season or whatever. So they did really well this time, but it was mostly because they stayed super busy.
That trust is gone, that rapport is gone because they're so young that they don't remember their dad here. My kids are asking, when do you have to go home? Because their memories are of what I tell them because they're so young. So now that he's home, they're kind of trying to rebuild that relationship of, who their dad is now rather than what I've told them about their dad. So it's hard on him, it's hard on them, it's hard to watch.
Erin Raftery offers this advice for those returning from their first deployment. Take it slow and be patient. She says, remember your commitment and rely on each other.